By the end of season 3, I think it was quite clear to see that Myung-Gi was an absolute piece of shit. But at what point during the games did he turn into a complete monster? Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment. Back again today with another Squid Game theory. We put up a poll asking at what point did player 333, aka Myung-Gi, officially sell his soul for the money and turn into a complete monster in season 3 of Squid Game? And I think there can be no doubt by the end of it, that's exactly what he was. I mean, at the end of the day, the guy's literally willing to kill his child, sacrifice his child, just so he can get money. Doesn't matter at the end of the day how much money he was getting, whether it be $1 or $10 trillion. That is pretty unacceptable. But we put the poll up, there was 69 votes in total, and in last place with 9% we've got leaving Myung-Gi behind in skipping rope. Now, I think the name of this game might actually be jump rope, even though I've called it skipping rope. Either way, doesn't really matter. He leaves her behind in this game, but if I'm being honest, I don't think there was a way she could get past. Now, I do believe someone heroic like Ji-hun would have tried to save her and probably sacrificed his own life trying to get her across, but with her busted ankle and the type of game, I don't think it was really possible to help her across, and at this point, she really wanted nothing to do with him, so I can kind of see why he left her behind at this game. In third place, we've got sacrificing his child in Sky Squid. Now, this only got 16%, and the reason why I think this only got 16% is because maybe people believe he was already a monster before it got to this stage, but if you didn't, if you were giving him the benefit of the doubt, and I was trying to, because I think he was supposed to be like a protagonist, and I was trying to give player 333 the benefit of the doubt, despite him doing shady shit, killing people in games, not really making any attempt to bond with his child, leaving Myung-Gi behind. You know, he did that, and I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, but what he did in this game was just way too far, and he is a monster. He is an absolute monster here. Second place, we have 25% saying he was always a piece of shit. Now, this could very well be the correct answer, because Myung-Gi did point out, pretty much from the beginning, she didn't really want anything to do with him. She didn't really want her child to grow up and know him as their father. And when you see his actions in the games, and in Season 3 and Season 2, you can kind of see maybe why she felt that way. You know, he seemed very selfish, and season 2, I guess he just seems like he's out for the money and he's all about himself. But I mean, there's a difference between being selfish and only caring about money and then killing a shitload of people. But even in season 2, we do see him kill Thanos. Some people would argue self-defense, but I'm not entirely sure. He killed Thanos, and maybe that was the beginning of his downfall, to be honest. But in first place, with more than half of the votes, 51% are saying he officially turned into a monster in the hide and seek game, when he started killing people in the blue fest, simply just to eliminate more players, make it easier for him to win in the next games and to get his prize money up. And I can kind of see that 51%. Now, I get it. Some people will say, well, it's people need to die for you to win. But I think there's a difference between playing games and people dying or actually murdering people in games, and that's exactly what he did here. He went around and he was murdering people just to get more players out of there and to increase his, piece of the pie, so to speak. But yeah, for me, I think that's a good answer. 51% saying that killing people in hide and seek is what officially turned him into a monster. Now we go into the comments. We've got one comment here from Swastik Nea. And he says, I don't feel wrong with him or the guy hero killing in jumping rope. Yes, it is immoral, but could you end the game right there? Who knows, some of them will come to kill you in the next game. And you get all the prize money with surety of your survival, so you may not get such chance later. I disagree. I mean, it's one thing playing these games and trying to survive to get the money, but you're killing people, and that's not all right. That's a line that once you cross it, you've gone too far. That what next? Should we kill people that we work with? If someone is going to get a promotion in your work, but you want the promotion instead, I mean, is it okay to kill them because it increases your chances of getting said promotion? I don't think so. Definitely not. And look at Ji-hun. Even in season 1, he wanted the money. He was broke, but he wasn't willing to kill people for it. In fact, he was willing to end the game and go home with absolutely nothing to save the guy that was trying to kill him. So, I mean, it's all about perspective and I guess being a good person. I wouldn't say you're a bad person. If you enter these games and you're trying to win, I wouldn't necessarily say that makes you a monster or makes you evil. But when you're purposely murdering people just to improve a piece of the pie or to improve your chances, then to me, that makes you a killer. And that makes you a monster, and there's no doubt that Myung-Gi was a monster. I mean, whether you think he always was, or whether you think it was the killing people in hide-and-seek, or leaving Young-hee behind, that's all debatable, but I don't see how, by the end of this, you don't think the guy's a monster. He was literally willing to kill his own child in Sky Squid. I mean, come on. That's like the lowest of the low. And for that, he might arguably be the worst person in the entirety of the Squid Game series. I cannot think of a worse person. I can't think of anyone that was going to kill their own child just for a bit of money. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll catch you in the next one with more Squid Game theories. Till then, though, peace.